Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris here. Hopefully, you're having a great day. Now, I just want to share something with you really quick. I'm streaming this in a couple different areas, but I wanted to share something. It's actually a training I'm giving to all my phase 3 people today that can be inserted into their program. But I thought, you know what? I think this is something that I'll just share. Typically, this is 6 weeks to 2 months down the line of when I teach these things because it's a little bit complicated. But again, I think somebody needs to hear this and see this. So here we are today. Okay, in this lesson, what we are going to go over is how to never go back to old habits, aka you are the sum of your actions, thoughts, and beliefs. At the end of the day, that's what's going to determine if you're going to be successful or not. Okay, which is really cool. Let me get this thing going. There we are. Okay. Because in my opinion, the ultimate pain that I can give you as somebody who's working with me, I'm just going to strip this video and use it for my training. The ultimate pain I can give you is to show you the promised land, show you what it feels like to have energy, to have a body that you love, to be able to do things you haven't done in years, to fit in clothes that you've never, ever fit into or haven't fit into in your adult life, but never show you how to keep it. That would freaking suck. And so what it boils down to is these two different columns, okay? Think of the column outlook as where, or outcome is where you want to go. The positive numbers go where you want to go. The negative numbers detract from where you are. And ideally, I mean, obviously for you, you're starting at level 0, right? Which is where you're at, because this is where you're at. You're at 0, you're at the baseline, right? Whatever it is that you want, whether it's the outcome positively could be generating more revenue in the business. It could be having multiple, maybe for people bagging partners on Tinder, how many swipes you can get. It could be, I don't know, whatever it is, grades, what have you. Okay, that's on the left. The left. So I'm mirrored. It's on the left-hand side. Okay, that's the outcome. Okay, now TBA is thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Okay, thoughts and beliefs, actions, because everything that you are and what you're about today, tomorrow, and the next day, whatever it is that you are the culmination of your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. That is it. That is it. If somebody is ultra fit, we know what their thoughts and beliefs and actions are surrounding fitness, yes or no? Yes. If somebody is very, very wealthy, okay, we probably know what their thoughts, beliefs, and actions are surrounding wealth are. Okay. If somebody has an amazing relationship, okay, with their spouse, we know their thoughts, beliefs, and actions are surrounding their relationship, which is why the outcome is amazing, right? No one ever has an amazing thoughts, beliefs, and actions about their body, and they're doing all the things they should be doing, backed by science, and have a body that is in disarray and all sorts of disease. It has never happened in the history of ever. Has it ever happened? Ever. Ever has that ever happened. Okay. So what happens though? Okay. Or I should say, ideally, what happens is the outcome that you want matches the thoughts, beliefs, and actions that you want to get to. So if you're like, I want to get to 3, okay, ideally, my thoughts and beliefs, actions need to get me to 3, because the outcome is based on your thoughts and beliefs and actions over time. Not in a second, not in a little blip in hit time, but over an extended period of time. 6, 12, 18, 24, 36 months. Okay, you can look and see, man, if somebody's goal is to, lose weight and keep it off, and their goal is to get to a 3, their thoughts and beliefs and actions better be at a 3 too. Because otherwise, what happens is your outcome is high, thoughts and beliefs, actions are where it's at, and guess what happens? Your outcome will always go directly back to where your thoughts and beliefs and actions were. Okay, here's how I know this to be true. The recidivism rate, meaning the rate in which somebody who gets bariatric surgery, stomach stapling, the tube around the lap band, the sleeve, the bypass, all those things, okay? The recidivism rate within a 5-year span is upwards of 80%. So that means if somebody loses 100 pounds getting lap band, the likelihood that they're going to gain that 100 pounds back is 80%. That's insane. Let's do another round. If somebody just wins the lottery, okay, they get a stack of money. You guys, I don't know if you saw somebody in Lake Havasu, Arizona, just won the Powerball. It's $108 million. Okay. I think it's something like 97% of those people lose all of that money within a 3-year span. 3 years. That's insane, right? Insane. How could that be? Because their thoughts, beliefs, and actions surrounding money puts them back to right where they were before. When somebody has lap band surgery or does keto or pills or something that has an outcome that is not that is not being controlled now by the thoughts, beliefs, and actions that that person has, magically, it goes back down to where it was before. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments if that makes sense. Okay. Now, what we want to do, though, the goal is kind of like playing this game. I don't know the name of this game, and I forget the one I was trying to find. Okay, but there's a game that you have this little, I know I've seen it at like Crazy Air. It's a trampoline park by us, but you have this little thing. You jump on a trampoline and you go to each of these little pillars, just like little pieces of land. Okay, and as you get higher and higher and higher, what happens is there's a little trampoline that is trailing you at the bottom. Just like this thing here is trailing at the bottom. So worst comes to worst, you're jumping, you're jumping, you're jumping, you're jumping. You're ahead of that trampoline, right? The bottom part. You're ahead of that. The worst thing that'll happen is you get knocked down to that point. Okay? The worst thing that can happen. So in this way, in this case, okay, the goal is your outcome's a 3. The entire time you are working on this piece to where the worst thing that happens is you go to a 3. That makes sense? And I can tell you from almost 12 years now, working on 12 years of experience and in this field, that the reason why people are not successful is this, is they're looking at the outcome. They're looking at planning meals, preparing meals, exercising, hitting targets, the scale moving the right direction, all those sorts of things. Okay? They're looking at those, which is important, which is the goal, is to have the outcome that we want. I'm not oblivious to this. However, your thoughts, beliefs, and actions are the thing that's going to hold you to whatever level you get to. Okay? Conversely, when you start doing things that are negative, thoughts and beliefs, actions, guess what happens to the outcome? It goes down. What you want, you get further away from. Okay? So the things that you need, this is just not in any particular order. This is just things. Okay? Outcome, things you can do to do that. Planning meals, preparing meals, exercising, hitting targets, saying the scale move, hitting step goals, I don't know, stuff like that. Okay? The thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Understanding why you have a deep why. Why is it important for you to do XYZ goal? Who cares if you miss it? Why is it so important to you to hit that thing? One of my clients, her goal is to jump rope. That was a big why she wanted to be able to do the program, is to be able to jump rope. And so one morning I taught her how to jump rope. It was awesome. She went from 2 in a row to like 50 in a row in a matter of 20 minutes. It was awesome. Okay. Urgent versus important when it comes to calendaring. Okay. Food stress response. When you're stressed, why is it we can go to food? Why can't we find another avenue? Fear of failure. Okay. What else could be one? Lack of priority, okay, in yourself. Lack of consistency. Excuses and reasons. Those sorts of things. Okay. Negative self-talk. No integrity. Lying. Okay. No self-integrity. You say you do something to yourself and you don't do it. It's negative. It's going to pull you down. Okay. And so the goal is to bring both of these up at the same time. which is why, goodness, this camera is such a small angle, which is why the program is so important, and which is why the program works, is that we bring both of them up at the same time. And if we miss one and somebody gets stuck at the outcome, we can look right over to the TBA and ask ourselves, which problem are we facing the most? Which one is the problem? Let's bang that one out and see what our outcome happens. Oh, it moves and it keeps moving. Cool. Then you get stuck again. Then we go back over to the TBA and go, which one of these things is the problem? Urgent versus important. Let's work on that. Bam, and the thing goes down. It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier when you got the tools. Okay. And if you can see this and you're like, man, I just always lose the same 20 pounds over and over and over again. It's because of this. Every time. Every time. When? Every time. Anyways, that's it for me. Hopefully you guys have a great freaking day. And if you have found this training helpful, please share it with your friends. Help me help spread the word. This is important stuff. And helps other people too. It's awesome. So anyways, talk to you soon.